Yeah, we're lucky to be in a small community, and we're here once again, like you said, at another beautiful night for football. Down south, they're not so fortunate. They had the storms go through, and we know that we have a lot of first responders that left this state and other states and went down to help them. So it's we want to just keep them in our thoughts and prayers, and as we have these kids being fortunate to come out and play on this beautiful field.
Absolutely, and God bless those down south with back-to-back hurricanes. It was a terrible thing to see, and hopefully that'll be it for a while.
Yep. So go ahead. Yeah, hopefully we'll get through this announcement of teams. I don't know. Normally you don't announce the opposing team when you come in, and I understand the sportsmanship, but we don't usually announce the other teams when they come in. But it looks like Wildwood's going to receive the ball and they're ready to go.
Yes. Kip won the coin toss, and they deferred. They're going to kick off. Wildwood's going to take the ball first. We're going to move from the left to your right. If you are listening and following us online, they are going to be wearing their home whites, white pants trimmed with maroon numbers, and the maroon warrior on the helmet. The Titans from Kip Norcross will be dressed in their red away jerseys with blue pants, with a blue helmet with a red stripe down the middle and blue numbers. And they will be getting ready to kick off. And that is our PA address announcer, and hopefully we will be able to give you a more clear version of the game. The kick is a low line drive kick, fielded at the 15-yard line, taken down across the 30 to the 35. Down to the Kip 40-yard line.
That's the start you want, Ed, right there. A nice return by Rios, Thomas Rios, to the 40-yard line of Kip. Now you got a late flag.
Looks like a hold against Wildwood. Going to bring them back a little bit.
It's going to bring them back a lot of bit. That looks like about a 30. That's going to take them all the way back to their own 30.
Flag on the play.
It's a 30-yard penalty. Now, it looked like that flag came in late.
And they're walking it back. Our referee crew tonight: referee Jim Conroy, umpire Dave Connolly, linesman Mike Wazin, line judge Matt Lawler, side judge Rich Kopinski, field judge Ryan Welsh, and the timer up here with us is Dave Harmon. Wildwood takes over on their own 30-yard line after a great return by Rios, setting them up for a 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Wildwood breaks the huddle. Jordan Dozier, junior quarterback, in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looks to his right. Pass complete, caught by Javon Hennessy, and knocked back about 2 yards for a possible loss here for the Warriors to open up that first play of the game.
Yeah, that's one thing there. They recognize that. It looked like Kip didn't adjust to their trips formation over here. But the thing against Kip, they have some athletes. So if you get the ball, you're going to have to get north and south. You can't get east and west. They're going to track you. So he did get in 3 yards there. But if he turns and gets straight up north-south, he'd probably have about 6 to 7. So that's something, when he comes off the side. And I was just talking to you about this before the game. Javion Hennessy's a really good freshman, and he's really fun to watch. He's going to be a good player for Wildwood moving forward.
Dozier in the shotgun. Thomas Rios, the lone tailback, set to his right. Trip receivers to his left. The snap. Dozier looks to pass again, looks to his left, fires the ball in and out of the hands, intended for number 7, Freddie Dunn, a sophomore for the Warriors. That'll bring up third down and 7. Ball on the Warrior 33-yard line. Just starting here at Maxwell Field. If you're out and about, listen to us on the radio, welcome. Come on down if you're in town. Stop by, see some good athletes here on this beautiful October night, Ryan. I can't believe 68 degrees and really no breeze. It's a beautiful night here. The field looks in terrific condition as usual. The complex is really great. And like you said, we have a bunch of kids who are real lucky to be playing here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And on that last one, you have Freddie Dunn, who's in there because you have Alex Ruiz, who's out, who normally would be in that position, who's a really good player. So you see that affect them early.
Dozier in the shotgun takes the snap again, looks to pass, rolls to his right. The pass complete to Rios, picks up 10, 15 yards across the 45 to the 47-yard line and knocked out of bounds by number 25, Jahari Boyd.
That was a very well-designed call there, Ed. Really good.
3 straight passes for the Warriors, and they pick up the first down of the game with 10:43 to go, and Wildwood moving the ball nicely. This 2024 football broadcast is proudly brought to you by Crest Savings Bank, banking since 1919, with branches to serve you throughout Cape May County. Visit CrestSavings.com, and we thank them for making this happen for us tonight and to bring all of you the Warrior football broadcast tonight on 98.7 The Coast. 1st and 10 for the Warriors on their own 47-yard line. Dozier in the shotgun with Rios again to his right. Trip receivers to the left, a single setback on the right. Handoff is inside to Rios, and he's met hard and dropped for a 2-yard loss by the Titans.
That's what we were talking about earlier before the game. Mickey McIntosh, who's a freshman, he's their leading tackler on defense. Really fired off the ball and beat Wildwood's tackle there for a nice loss. That's a play you want if you're Kip Cooper. After giving up that first down, to come back and get a tackle for a 3-yard loss in the backfield.
2nd and 13 for the Warriors, up ball on their own 44-yard line. 9:29 here early in the first quarter. Dozier in the shotgun. Rios to his right. The snap. He looks left. Heavy pressure. Avoids a tackle. Picks up 5, 7, and taken down at the 48-yard line. A good read by Dozier. He had Mickey McIntosh in his face. He sidestepped him, avoided the sack, and was able to pick up a few yards there, bringing up 3rd and 10, ball on the 47-yard line of the Warriors.
Ed, if you're Wildwood's coach, if you're Coach Loomis, you got to keep an eye on that. Mickey McIntosh, beat Wildwood's offensive tackle there, Sam Santiago, right off the line again. And that's the 3rd play in a row. He's beaten him very quickly, and luckily Dozier was able to step up and avoid it there. But that's something that could be dangerous moving forward. If that continues to happen, you're going to have to give him help one way or another. Because, like we said, Mickey McIntosh is a freshman, but he's a very good player, and he's their leading tackler. And we already see him making an early impact.
3rd and 10 for the Warriors on their own 47. Dozier. Shotgun formation again, high snap handled, inside handoff to Thomas Rios across the 48 down to the 49 where he's tackled for a gain of about 3. Talked to Coach Loomis before the game, and he is very pleased so far with this year, Ryan. He said there's about 30-plus players on the team right now. They're in good spirits. They had a great week of practice. He said one of the best weeks they've had in a while, and he said it was a good, positive workout. They want to try and control the ball, take care of business on defense, and avoid penalties and mental mistakes. So far, they're having a nice job with the control, and it looks like they are going to go for it on 4th and 8, ball on their own 49-yard line right in front of us at midfield. 7:37 to go here in the first quarter. No score. Wildwood with the ball.
It's a play where Dozier has the option to punt it, which I would play field possession, but we've seen him go for it a lot of times here.
Dozier takes the snap, avoids heavy pressure, pass across the middle, caught for another first down.
Gianni Troiano,
the ball was throwing high. He was able to go up and get it and get the Warriors a first down on 4th down. A huge play this early in the game for Wildwood for a 15-yard pickup down to the Titan 40-yard line.
As you had spoken about earlier, Coach Loomis said they had a really good practice, and one of the names that came out of it said that he had a really good practice this week was Gianni Troiano, running really smooth routes and really catching hand catches, and we saw that there. He went up and got it, took a hit and he still possessed it. So that right there is a very big play early in the game. Great throw by Dozier as well.
And a sophomore in the young Triano kid. Split receivers for the Warriors. Dozier back in the shotgun. Rios, the lone setback. 6:32, Wildwood moving the ball against Kip Norcross Titans. Inside handoff to Rios, down across the 40, down to the 38-yard line for a pickup of maybe 2 for Wildwood. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Got a 2-yard gain on that, bringing up 2nd and 8.
I'd like to mention Hemingway's at the Grand in Cape May, the locals' favorite restaurant for lunch, dinner. Hemingway's, oceanfront on the beach in Cape May. Follow them on Facebook. Lucky Bones in Cape May proudly sponsors us here at 98.7 The Coast, supports all the athletes in Cape May County. Stop by Lucky Bones for great food with great friends. Lucky Bones at the foot of the bridge in Cape May.
Your donation.
5:47, first quarter. Wildwood moving the ball on Kip Norcross. 2nd and 8, ball on the 38 of the Titans. Wildwood with split receivers, 2 top, 2 bottom. Dozier, the junior quarterback, in the shotgun with Rios behind him as the setback. High snap, inside give to Rios. He's down across the 37 to the 36 where he gets popped pretty hard, and he's down a little bit. Hopefully he's not too shook up.
Yeah, that was a mod crossing that came in. He doesn't look like he has much size, but he came up from that safety position and, really laid it on Rios. So.
And we have an injured player. We're going to keep it right here, Ryan, and talk a little bit about our sponsors.
And ladies and gentlemen,
whether you want one sandwich or a whole tray, call Primo Hoagies in Rio Grande, 609-846-7532. The Rio Grande Diner on routes 9 and 47 serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner daily. Be sure to save room for one of their homemade desserts. Stop by the Honky Tonk Saloon in Wildwood this weekend for delicious food, great entertainment, and line dancing. Something we don't see often in Wildwood, some line dancing. Follow the Honky Tonk Saloon on Facebook for more thrilling events and updates.
Keenan's Irish Pub.
You got a local celebrity in the booth, Dave Bannon. If anyone was fortunate enough to watch him out on his field, I'll tell you, one of the most electric players to ever put on a Wildwood Warrior uniform. And he was phenomenal, and even years after he graduated, he continued to play and was one of the best arms in South Jersey.
Well, it's good to see Ryan Rios, the senior tailback, is up off the field under his own power. His helmet's off. They're going to take a look at him on the sideline, and hopefully he'll be okay. Great staff here with Mandy Perez as the athletic trainer for Wildwood. Looks like it could be his hip that's bothering him. Back to the action. 4:56 now in the first quarter. 3rd and 7. Ball on the Titan 37-yard line. Looks like Javon Hennessy in the backfield with Dozier. Dozier pump fakes, throws the ball deep, intended for number 3, Trevor Triano, and out of his reach by just a bit.
It was a well thrown ball by Dozier, just a little out. It looked like that corner may have gotten a little away with a little bit of hands. He held him up just enough, but at that level, more than likely it's not going to be called. But nice ball by Dozier. It just.
The pump fake, he didn't bite on the pump fake. He stayed with him, and it was just out of the reach of Triano. Hennessy did pick up a nice block there to give Dozier a second more to throw that ball, just a little bit too far. 4th and 7, ball on the 37. Wildwood's going to go for it again. Dozier in the backfield, in the shotgun. Hennessy, his lone setback, 3 receivers to his right. Dozier takes the snap, looks to his right, fires the ball. Caught again by number 2, Gianni Triano. That's his second catch, and it looks like it's a 12-yard gain for Triano, and another first down for the Warriors with 4:30 to go here in the first quarter. Ryan, that's back-to-back 4th down plays and 2 great rifles of a throw from Dozier to the young Triano boy.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what you like to see. I mean, everything was there. The line held. Dozier, his feet were set. He dropped back, threw a perfect ball. Gianni on a crisp route, catching it, tucked it away. The only thing is there, too, he got back. He's got to recognize, he's flirting with that first down line. You want to just get north and south. He came back a little, but great execution and another big 4th down.
1st and 10 for the Warriors, ball on the Titan 28-yard line. Looks like the defense might have stepped off sides. And looks like it could be. We'll wait for the call from the field. Offsides on the defense. That will add to the Warrior movement deeper into Kip Cooper Norcross Titan territory. Say that 5 times fast. 3:50 to go in the first quarter. Beautiful night here in downtown Wildwood, Maxwell Field. Ed Gorski, Ryan Tranter bringing you West Jersey Football League action. Wildwood Warriors home, actually home for the duration of the season. They're here tonight and plus 3 more, which we will all cover for you, the listeners, on 98.7 The Coast, which is a nice thing for the kids here in Wildwood. 3:29, ball on the Titan 23, 1st and 5. Dozier in the backfield, hands off inside. Inside give is to Hennessy. Hennessy picks up 7 on the play. And another first down for the Warriors, and we have a Titan player down on the field who's injured.
And I'll give the credit to Nick Crochet there. Pulled from the right side guard, blew that end out and opened up that hole nice and wide for Hennessy, who got up in there and grabbed the first down.
And we're going to take a quick timeout here on 98.7 The Coast, bringing you West Jersey football. Ed Gorski, Ryan Tranter, 98.7 The Coast, your place for high school sports.
Go.
Ed Gorski, Ryan Tranter back at Maxwell Field after the injury timeout. Wildwood moving the ball very nicely on Kip Cooper Norcross. 3:18 to play in the first quarter, and Wildwood's pretty much had their way coming down here, converting 2 big 4th down plays, moving deep into Titan territory with the ball on the 17-yard line, Ryan.
Yeah, Ed, if you're Wildwood, coaching staff or players, you couldn't have a better drive. You used up almost 9 minutes of this first period. You haven't given Kip Cooper the chance, and you're still going in first and 10 from your own 18.
Dozier in the backfield, handoff inside to Hennessy. Hennessy taken down right away, met by number 4, Jaheim Edmondson, a senior defensive end for the Titans.
Yeah, you can see there, Ed. Kip Cooper's starting to get a little restless as well. They sent 7 guys there. They're loading the box and they're blitzing, but that should open up. Wildwood's just going to have to make sure that they get their blocks and pick up their men. But it's going to leave the defensive backfield wide open for Wildwood.
A 5-yard loss for the Warriors, bringing it 2nd down with 15 to go. Ball on the 22 of the Titans. 2:20 and counting here in the first quarter. Beautiful night in downtown Wildwood. Ed Gorski, Ryan Tranter bringing you West Jersey Football League action on 98.7 The Coast. The Warriors, 2nd and 14. Dozier, the quarterback, in the shotgun. And we have movement on the line for the Warriors. Looks like number 66, Sammy Santiago, jumped the snap just a little bit, and they have him for a false start. The way Dozier's throwing the ball might help him a little bit. Maybe he's going to get some more space. That'll bring up a 2nd and 19 ball now on the 27-yard line of the Titans. 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. No score. Wildwood's controlled the ball the whole first quarter. Kip has not had a chance to touch the ball other than on defense. 2nd and 19, Dozier, the quarterback for the Warriors, a junior, in the shotgun. Hennessy to his right, trip receivers to his left. He looks to his right. Wow, he's very, very, very lucky. The ball almost was picked off by Michael Morton Jr. It went in and out of his hands, and Ryan, had he caught that ball, he'd still be running because there was nobody in front of him.
Yeah, absolutely, and it looks like what Kip's doing is they're bringing heavy pressure off of their left side, Wildwood's right side, and they're firing their blitzer, and Mickey McIntosh is 1-on-1, and that's something that Wildwood's going to have to watch for. But the other thing is too, it looks like their defensive backs are getting aggressive as well, trying to jump every pass, may open up something deeper.
3rd and 19 for the Warriors, ball on the 27-yard line of the Titans. Clock is stopped for the incomplete pass at 1:35. Wildwood showing 3 receivers to the top.
if you're Wildwood, you just want to get this to be a fourth down, a manageable fourth down, so you have 2 plays here.
Dozier back in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks across the middle, had a wide open receiver in Lucas Croce, and it was just, Trevor Triano, just overthrown out of the reach of Trevor Triano.
If you're Wildwood, though, you mark that play down, you go right back for that later on, because you did have Trevor coming across wide open, but you also had Gianni going the other way wide open, so.
And Wildwood will do something they probably haven't done in a while, and that's convert 3 consecutive fourth down plays here for Coach Loomis and the Warriors. Ball's on the 27-yard line of the Titans. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. 4th and 19 for the Warriors. Big play here coming up for the boys in white. Dozier, the junior quarterback, with Hennessy, the running back, to his right. 3 receivers to his left. Single receiver down bottom to his right. Shotgun snap taken. He's looking to his right. Avoids a sack. Throws the ball deep. And it is picked off at the goal line by Kip Norcross.
If you're Kip's coach there, you're happy with the defensive stop, but you got to be pretty upset. That kid bats it down. You got the ball at the 26-yard line. Instead, they got the ball at about the half-yard line and going out. Wildwood could change the momentum here with a big defensive play.
Yasan Cosby on the interception, and that is just like flipping the field almost with a punt. It's going to give Kip the ball on their own 2-yard line, super deep in their own territory for a 1st and 10. This will be the first time we get to see the Titan offense led by Michael Morton Jr., a junior quarterback. Yasan Cosby in the backfield takes a direct snap. The handoff is inside, an inside give, and he's gobbled up by a host of Warriors. And no, they want a safety, but it looks like they're going to mark him right around maybe the 1-yard line.
Ed, I'll tell you what, every time I watch Wildwood, watch number 51, Liam Carmel. He's just such a fun kid to watch. A lot of energy all over the field. Not the biggest kid, but sticks his nose in on every defensive play. And he's, once again, he was in there along with big number 77, Eric Jordan.
And Ryan, my mistake. The quarterback is Jason Crosby for the Titans. He has the inside handoff, met and tackled immediately by the Warriors for a great coverage there. Ball was handed off to Jair Davis, and he got no yardage at all for the Titans.
Once again, there at Liam Carmel. You love to see it with him. He's a strong player and tough kid.
The Titans, Ryan, have Neo Echeverria and Mickey Morton in the backfield. Both are freshmen.
Yeah, they're young.
And they both have a combined 11 touchdowns between the 2 of them this year. That's got to make Coach Tompkins for the Titans really happy. We have a timeout on the field, and we're going to send it back to the studio for a quick 30-second break. 98.7 The Coast, WCZT, your place for high school sports. Football here on 98.7 The Coast.
For the rest of your season.
Wildwood High School Warriors hosting the Kip Cooper Norcross Academy Titans from Camden, New Jersey. Kip bringing in a 4-2 record, and Wildwood boasting a 1-4 record here, and they are more than holding their own right now, Ryan. They control about 95% of the quarter in the first quarter and threw the interception on a 4th and 17. And Kip picked it off at their own 2-yard line, and they haven't really moved the ball much.
Yeah, I mean, Kip Cooper there had 2 plays for 2 yards. So you got to be happy with that.
Start of the second quarter, Kip Cooper on their own 2-yard line, 3rd and 8. Pass looks hard to the right, intended for number 0, Michael Morton Jr., and they threw a flag on the play, and I don't understand how they threw a flag on the play when the back judge had no flag and the side judge has a flag, and it's going to be a pass interference call against the Warriors. And number 2, Gianni Triano, who maybe didn't look back for the ball line. That's the only thing I could see. I thought it was good blanket defense.
That's not a penalty in high school, though, if you don't look back. I mean, that was an anticipation call by the official. I feel, he kind of bailed him out there. But at the same token, you can't let that defender just run past. You gotta be ready, backpedal and keep that cushion. As we looked on the stats, Kip Cooper doesn't throw often. And when they do, they don't complete much. So their game is on the ground. So that's something that you can't allow to happen, and it's a big break for Kip Cooper, and that hurts Wildwood there.
1st and 10 ball on the Kip Cooper Titan 19-yard line. Cosby takes a direct snap, runs to his left across the 20 to the 25, across the 30 to the 35, steps out of bounds around the 41-yard line.
Around the 43-yard line.
And that is a 24-yard gain for the.
It looks like he's going to come back at Norcross. The flag there was a holding. Looked like there may have been a couple holdings.
We'll find out in a second.
On the far side, they called a hold. Looks like it's going to come back and wipe out about a 25, 26-yard gain by Kip Cooper.
Thank goodness for the Warriors' sake, because they might have gotten robbed on the pass interference call, and they got it back on a holding call against the Titans. 11:47 to go in the first half. Ed Gorski, Ryan Triano, 98.7 The Coast WCZT, bringing you West Jersey Football League action. The Wildwood Warriors hosting the Kip Cooper Norcross Titans from Camden, New Jersey. Beautiful night here in downtown Wildwood. Kip with the ball, 1st and 9 to go, ball on their own 20-yard line. Cosby, the junior quarterback in the shotgun, fumbles the snap, picks it up, met by 2 Warriors, spins out of a tackle, still on his feet, runs across the 20. Another flag is thrown, and it looks like it might have been a clip maybe, or some sort of a hold.
Yeah, it looks like that was a block in the back on number 54, Nick Crochet. He's down. Hopefully he gets up. He's a big part of this Warrior defense.
Yep, that's a personal foul against Norcross, Kip Norcross. And they call that a crackback, is that correct, Ryan?
Yeah. Looked like it was inside the box. He was, disengaged, and the kid came back from, may have been another lineman, saw him coming across and just clear block in the back right in front of the officials.
Looks like Nick Crochet down on the field.
Unlock your potential at Farrell Chiropractic, where athletes can recover with top-tier soft tissue injury treatments. Make your appointment today, 609-886-7730, a proud sponsor
Original Square
of
Pizza. Shoreline.
Southwest West Jersey football on 98.7 The Coast.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Hungry for a sandwich? Anthony's Grub on Montgomery Avenue in Wildwood wishes all the schools a great year. When you're hungry, think Anthony's Grub. That's in downtown Wildwood on Montgomery Avenue. They have some tremendous sandwiches there. Johnny Longhots on Pine and Pacific Avenue in Wildwood wants to wish everyone the best of luck this season. Stop by after the practice or the game and enjoy the taste of their terrific food. Whale Tail Brewery, located in Burley across from the Home Depot, is cheering everyone on for a great season. 11:36 here at Maxwell Field, left in the first half. No score. Wildwood hosting the Kip Cooper Norcross Academy Titans. 1st and 19, ball on their own 10-yard line. A new tailback for Norcross. Jair Davis takes a direct snap, comes across the right side, across the 15, where he's met
Liam Carmel and Gianni Triano. Gianni did a great job there getting off the block of the corner and, formed up and made a nice tackle. And obviously Liam, scraping from the inside, came in and finished it off.
Hey, Ryan, I'm pretty impressed with the Warrior team right now. This is the first time I got to see them this year. I wasn't with you in the first broadcast on the game that they won, but they are playing very controlled, very calm. They're holding their own gaps on the defensive line and giving the Titans a little bit of fits on defense.
Yeah,
good thing to see.
Playing with a lot of energy here too.
10:53, 2nd and 15, ball in the 14. Direct snap, a short pass taken at the 12-yard line, and he is wrapped up.
Javion Hennessy, great job by Javion.
Jair Davis came in. I'm not sure why he took the last 2 snaps with Cosby, but Jair Davis, a junior quarterback, loss of about 3 yards there, bring up a 3rd and 15, the ball on the 14-yard line of Kip Cooper Norcross.
If you're Wildwood, you want Kip Cooper in passing situations. That's not their strength, and I think Wildwood has the defensive backs to match up with them. So good job by stopping them there and putting them in a situation where they have to throw the ball.
Jason Cosby back in the game for the Titans. He's the shotgun quarterback, the junior. Lone back, 3 receivers to his left. He looks, balls across the middle, not even close.
Flag on the play.
Ball was intended for Michael Martin Jr., and I hope this isn't against Wildwood again.
More than likely an illegal formation on Kip Cooper if they didn't have it lined up. I believe now they stop the ball if someone's lined up in the neutral zone on defense. So I'd imagine this would be on Kip Cooper, which if you're Wildwood, you would decline and make it 4th down.
We'll await the call from the officials on the field. Side judge coming over to Coach Loomis.
Yep. Offsides. Kip Cooper. Penalty is declined.
4th down. Coach Loomis declined the illegal formation
For Kip Cooper.
penalty against Kip Cooper Norcross, and it looks like they're going to punt for the first time tonight from their own 14-yard line. Looks like they're going to punt from their own end zone, actually.
Their punter, Makai Moore, I believe he averages like 44 yards a punt from what the stats showed. So, this is they need a good one by him.
Trevor Triano back on the Titan 47-yard line, looking to field this punt. 9:48 to go in the first half, no score. The punt's up. It's a wobbler off the side of his foot
there at all.
Bounces at the 35, goes out at the 37-yard line, and Wildwood will take over in Titan territory. And we'll take a quick break here on 98.7 The Coast. WCZT, your place for high school sports.
Wildwood.
Back at Maxwell Field, 9:41 to go in the first half. Wildwood just took over after a shank punt by Kip Cooper Norcross, giving them the ball on the 36-yard line. 1st and 10. Dozier in the backfield. The inside handoff is given to Hennessy. Hennessy is out across the 35-yard line.
Hennessy on the carry.
Good to see Nick Crochet back out there.
It sounds like the phone is picking.
Looks like to be around a 1-yard gain. Bringing up 2nd.
Ed Gorski, Ryan Triano back here at Maxwell Field. And we missed a quick play here by the Warriors. They just returned with the ball deep in the defensive end of the Titans of Kip Cooper Norcross. A 2nd and 9, ball on the 35 of the Titans. The Warriors picked up 1 yard on an inside handoff to Hennessy, the tailback for the Warriors. Dozier in the shotgun, 2 tailbacks now to his left and right. Direct snap to Triano. Picks up maybe 1 yard.
Run play on there. Ran by.
Looks like there's a flag downfield. May have gotten Kip Cooper with a. Looked like he may have gotten some hands to the face of the Wildwood receiver late. which would really help Wildwood because that play from the get-go was muffed.
And another flag.
So Wildwood may catch a break here.
.8:31 left in the first half. Bruni's Pizza, your local spot for pizza, located on Route 47 in the Canals Plaza, which is the best of luck to all the kids and coaches this year. That's Bruni's Pizza in the Canal Plaza. Notch Tree Service, your cut above, wishes all the athletes the best of luck this season. The Flight Deck Diner, voted #1 for breakfast, located at the county airport, wants to wish everyone the best of luck this year. Stop by Two Black Dogs Cafe for the best cheesesteaks around. Two Black Dogs Cafe on Route 47 between Rio Grande and Cape May Courthouse is open 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Wednesday through Monday. Or call 609-551-2391.
So Ed, right there was a big call. It looked like #1. I know he got hands in the face, but the back judge there was saying that he threw a punch on the Wildwood receiver. So #0, who is Michael Morton Jr., who is a junior for them, one of their key players, has now been ejected from the game.
And that is a huge, huge takeaway for the Titans. I spoke to Coach Tompkins before the game, and he said that was one of his key players, not only on offense, but his top defender in the secondary for him. So that's definitely going to be a big loss for the Titans.
Yeah, that's something that's got to be frustrating. It's a frustration play, and you know what? Their defense has been on the field almost the entire game. I think Kip Cooper's offense has about 6 yards of offense so far, and as of now, they're up to 40 yards in penalties.
Wow. Yeah, they're going to walk this down inside the 20-yard line, down to the 19-yard line of the Titans. Give Wildwood a first down on the 19-yard line. And a big play, unfortunate play for that young man, for Kip Cooper Norcross. And I believe, Ryan, he may have to sit next game, too, after the ejection from this game.
Yeah, that's something that, for Kip Cooper, that's something you don't want to see. And especially, I mean, it was a nonsense play. It was 25, 30 yards away from the ball, and that's the last thing that you want to happen.
20-yard line.
So I said first down. I stand corrected. It's a 2nd and 9 for the Warriors. No, that's got to be wrong. It should be.
They just adjusted.
They just adjusted it. It's first and 10. The ball's on the 19-yard line. A little behind here on the scoreboard, the beautiful scoreboard here at Maxwell Field. Dozier in the shotgun. Hennessy to his right, the lone back. The snap's taken. It's a fake pass across the middle, just out of the reach of Triano's hands. Another bullet thrown by Dozier.
Gianni
Triano, just out of the reach of his hands.
2nd and 10.
And it's a good thing he got down, Ryan, because they had 2 players from Kip Norcross coming pretty hot, and he would have got sandwiched pretty hard.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Kip Cooper looked like they dodged the bullet there because that safety got his leg rolled up on, and luckily he jumped up, and we're happy to see that. But he's walking it off now. But if you lose one player and then the very next play come back and lose another defensive back, that'd be really tough for Kip Cooper.
And Wildwood without their all-star running back, Thomas Rios, who went out injured early in the first quarter. We have not seen him come back yet. In fact, I don't even see him on the sideline yet here.
He's down on the bench all far to the right. Looks like he may be done for the game.
2nd and 10, ball on the 20-yard line. Dozier in the shotgun formation. Hennessy to his right, trip receivers to his left. Ball's given to the inside to Hennessy. He breaks a tackle, 2 tackles down across the 15-yard line for a gain of about 5.
On the play, on the carry.
A good inside draw there. Good read.
Picking up about 4 yards.
Javon Hennessy, the freshman for the Warriors.
Not sure what's going on there.
Not sure. Not sure what the horn is all about, but we'll just ignore that. The back judge and the referees aren't moving.
Looks like the clock stopped as well. Maybe a malfunction with the...
Is this normal?
And we will take a quick break here. No, we won't. We'll stay right here because it looks like they're going to fix things up.
Problem is, Ed, you complimented the scoreboard, and right after that, it starts to malfunction. And
well, as a person who played here eons ago, we would have to have guys go up on ladders and change light bulbs in the old scoreboard, and this press box wasn't up. Yeah, so it's nice to see that there's some nice LED lights that they're going to try and reset. So we're going to try and take care of this technical malfunction here, and we'll send it back to the studio for a quick break on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
That thing beeping. Okay, here we go.
At Maxwell Field, a short little technical difficulty here in the
Time's gonna be on.
press box with the horn and scoreboard.
All right, we're going to keep
And
time on the field.
Looks like it's going to be difficult for us to give you time and distance until the scoreboard is dealt with. So bear with us, and we will bear with the officials in the game. And it looks like it's going to be a third down and about 6 to go for the Warriors. There is no score. 8:06 in the first half remains. Wildwood 0, Kip Norcross Academy from Camden 0. The Warriors moving deep into Titan territory. Dozier, the shotgun inside handoff to Hennessy. Hennessy met at the 12-yard line, taken down to about the 13-yard line for a little bit of
by number
a loss.
25 for Kip Cooper.
Really no gain there for Hennessy. Good to see a strong freshman running back for the Warriors and for Coach Loomis. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Yeah, you got 4th and 4, Ed. You got a big play here. I would go back to that play where they didn't connect with between Trevor and Jordan. You had two receivers dragging, and they were wide open. So I would look for that. That should be a high completion percentage play, dragging those receivers across. And I think if you're there, you're at least going to have a first down, if not a touchdown.
Not sure how much time is left. I'm going to say under 8 minutes, obviously. It's 4th and about 6 for the Warriors on the Wildwood takes a timeout, and we're going to keep it right here and talk a little bit about our game so far, Ryan. 6:41 in the first half, no score. Wildwood threatening again deep in Titan territory, which is really a good thing to say for the Warriors.
Wildwood has totally controlled this game for the whole first half so far. Kip Cooper has had
once again, put your hands
way more yards on penalties than they've had in offense. And, Wildwood has just executed when they needed to and, putting themselves in good position. And you see Kip Cooper starting to get frustrated with the offense. So if Wildwood can convert here, this would be really, really big for them. So,
and 2 big players knocked out of the game early. One for the Warriors, Thomas Rios went down with an injury to his back. And then just about 3 minutes ago, top defender for the Titans, Michael Morton, got flagged for a personal foul, throwing a punch at a Wildwood player, and was ejected from the game. So 2 big players for each team out of the game. We're back, and the Warriors take over. 4th down and about 6 yards to go on the 18-yard line of the Titans. Dozier in the shotgun, Hennessy to his right. Dozier looks to his right, throws across the middle, pass is tipped, and there'll be a turnover on downs for the Warriors.
Vinny Sweeney broken up on the play.
yeah, 4th and 4 there. I would hope that you'd come up with a little bit better of a call there. That throw was, going through 3 or 4 defenders on
First down going the other way.
Kip Cooper. So,
And Kip Cooper Norcross will take over
6:37
on their own,
left on the clock.
looks like their own 16-yard line. Correction, on their own 8-yard line. Bear with us, we're having some technical difficulties. We're not. The facilities are having some technical difficulties, and we don't have a scoreboard, down marker, timer, score to go on. So we're going to do the best we can with the PA address man next to our right and the officials on the field. Kip Norcross takes over, 6:03 left in the game. In the first half. Cosby hands off inside,
Jammed up by a bunch
led by a bunch of Warriors.
For no
They'll bring
gain.
up second down after no gain.
Bringing up second.
Two of Wildwood's
down.
best defenders in there, Liam Carmel, along with Nick Crochet in there on the tackle.
Before they're ready for play, I'll give you the time.
And we have the timer up here in the box with us, and he's hopefully going to be able to communicate how much time and yardage.
We're going to kick it out over PA.
Nice stop there too for no gain.
6:10 left on the
Wildwood's
clock.
meeting them at the line of scrimmage.
6:10 left to play here in the first half. Kip Norcross on their own 12-yard line. Direct snap to Cosby. He runs to the left side and taken out of bounds for maybe a gain of 2.
Cosby on the carry.
There's the Crochet brothers there. Nick getting a little help from his brother Lucas Crochet.
Looks like both Crochets on the tackle. That being.
And I tell you what, Ryan, this has become a defensive battle here, and it's looking very promising for the Warriors if they can keep this up and maintain the defensive pressure.
It looks like Kip Cooper wants to get to the outside, and Wildwood's not allowing that to happen. So that's going to be a key because, as you saw earlier, when Kip got to the outside, they were picking up some yards. So Wildwood has adjusted, and that's a good job by them.
Ball on the 14-yard line of the Titans. Crosby, the pitch outside, fumbled. The ball's on the ground, picked up, and now he's running to his left. Zaire Brooks took the pitch, dropped it, kicked it, picked it up, and was able to gain maybe 3 out of that broken play. And a shame the Warriors didn't realize he had fumbled the ball. That's going to bring up 4th down and about 6 for the Titans. 4:53 to go here in the first half. Ed Gorski, Ryan Triano, 98.7 The Coast, WCZT, bringing you West Jersey football. The host team, Wildwood Warriors, taking on the Kip Cooper Norcross Academy Titans from Camden, New Jersey. 4th down for the Titans. They're going to look to punt. Triano is back to receive. He steps in to pick up an offensive player.
Not sure how it's got to be a penalty there. They're breaking the huddle, and then with 12, yeah, they picked up on that.
On Kip.
That's a false start for the Titans. That's going to push them back even further and hopefully give the Warriors a chance to return this and get something on the board before the half expires, because Kip gets the ball back after winning the game, the toss, and deferring the opening kickoff.
Yeah, I mean, Ed, we said everything we said has been great in Wildwood's favor, but the scoreboard is still 0-0. So if you control this much of the half and get nothing out of it, it's a moral victory for Kip Cooper and reverse for Wildwood.
Oh, a bad kick by Crosby, straight up in the air, and he recovered his own kick.
Wow.
And everybody stopped here. I don't know if I've ever seen that before, Ryan.
Never saw that before.
There's no whistle.
Crosby kicked the ball like a fungo bat pop-up
Got a player down
to
on the
shortstop
field.
and
Looks like
caught his own punt and didn't advance it and just caught it on the 3-yard line.
Yeah, Wildwood's going to have the ball 1st and goal from the 3, which is a huge break.
I don't understand what happened. I understand the kick didn't go well, but to field your own punt, I don't know.
That happened with us against when we played Lower Cape May. The great Lower Cape May running back and linebacker Mike Wilson punted the ball, went straight up and went back, and actually was recovered by Wildwood in the end zone for a touchdown.
We have a Wildwood Warrior injured on the play. He's getting back up to his feet.
Owens Pub, North Wildwood.
Number 54, Nick Crochet. Again, we don't want to see him get hurt. One of the solid defensive players for the Warriors. He's going to come off the field under his own power, thank goodness. And Wildwood is going to have the ball on the 4-yard line of the Titans for a 1st and goal to go after a goofy play by the Titans. That's all I can describe it.
Yeah. Well, this is one of the things you want to watch for, too, here, because you got Nick Crochet, who's one of Wildwood's best linemen, who's going to be out of the game. And this is right where Kip Cooper's been bringing the pressure off of that Wildwood's right side. Nick Crochet's the right guard, so he's going to have his replacement. You want to be careful and maybe be a little conservative if you're Wildwood here and just try to punch it in off the left side.
4:45 to play in the first half. Ball on the 4-yard line of the Titans. Dozier in the shotgun formation pushes Hennessy out to his left. 3 receivers. This is going to be a straight pass. 3 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Snap in the shotgun. He looks across the middle, keeps himself, runs and scrambles across. Not in for the touchdown. Met at the 1-yard line. Looks like his knee may have hit prior to crossing the goal line. We're waiting for the officials to get together and make a call.
He's down.
That was a quick. I mean, hey, the official came in. That looked quick to the call it down, but it looked like he may have been in from up here, but the official came off the sideline immediately, called him down. So Wildwood's got the ball at about the half-yard line going in. The unfortunate thing for Wildwood is they don't get up under center. They're normally in a pistol or shotgun formation. So here's one of the ones where you want to get up under center and just go. But unfortunately for Wildwood, I don't think I've seen them go under center yet all season.
Second down and goal to go. Ball on the 2-yard line of the Titans.
3 minutes and
3:40 left to play in the first half. Bear with us. We are having scoreboard difficulties here at Maxwell Field after I gave a beautiful compliment about the facilities and the scoreboard. Dozier by himself in the backfield. Takes the snap, runs, keeps himself across the side. In for touchdown for the Warriors. Wildwood scores first on a direct snap to Jordan Dozier. And another injured player for the Warriors.
Down on the field.
But Wildwood draws first blood here and goes up 6-0 on a Dozier 2-yard scamper for the first touchdown of the game. And Wildwood takes a 6-0 lead against the Kip Cooper Norcross Academy Titans.
Unfortunately, it looks like for Wildwood, you got Javion Hennessy down, the young freshman that we've talked about numerous times in this first half, and you're starting to see Wildwood is on backups of backups. And, you know, if unfortunately, if Javion can't go for the second half, you're going to have to really game plan for that if you're Coach Loomis.
Ed Gorski, Ryan Tranno on 98.7 The Coast WCZT. We'll take a quick break here with an injury timeout and come right back on 98.7 The Coast WCZT, your place for high school sports. Ryan Tranno back at Maxwell Field, where the Warriors just went up 6-0 on the Kip Cooper Norcross Academy Titans on a 2-yard Jordan Dozier keeper run over the left side to give the Warriors the first score of the game with a pending 2-point conversion coming on. Injured player was Javion Hennessy. He is off on the sideline being tended to. Hopefully be able to walk it off. Jordan Dozier is in the backfield, and big Yanel Velasquez in the backfield. He fakes it. The pass intended for Trevor Triano for the 2-point conversion went through his hands, and it will stay 6-0 Wildwood late in the first half. You're listening to West Jersey football on 98.7 The Coast WCZT. There's 3:21 left in the first half. Wildwood's up 6-0. And Ryan, it's been a pretty entertaining game so far with a defensive battle from both sides of the field.
Yeah, absolutely. This last little bit, Wildwood's going to have to, cover the field. Like I said, they're on backups. You see some of Wildwood's best players sitting over here on the sideline, sitting on the bench due to injuries. So, these backups who haven't had much playing time are really going to have to step up. And the last thing you want to do if you're Wildwood is give Kip any life in this second half, because as you said earlier, they're going to get the ball at the half. So you don't want to give them any opportunity early. And on the flip side, if you're Kip Cooper, you want to get the ball movement. You want to get some, even if you get a first down, couple first downs, move the ball, get the ball, flip the field a little bit, and provide get yourself ready for the second half. But this is going to be big right off the kickoff, and we know Wildwood doesn't really like to kick the ball deep. So, hopefully it doesn't look like Kip Cooper is preparing for that. But now, as we say that, they're moving up a little, but we know Wildwood doesn't like to kick the ball deep, so anything can happen here.
3 minutes and 21 seconds.
Looks like we might have a scoreboard back without the annoying horn. 3:21 left to play here in the first half. The Warriors up 6-0 on Kip Cooper Norcross Academy on a beautiful fall night here in Wildwood, Maxwell Field on Park Boulevard. And I tell you, not many people can say you get to watch high school football from a field and look across the way and see the red, white, and blue Ferris wheel still lit up of the Wildwood Boardwalk on Maurice Piers. Pretty lucky we are.
Yeah, it's a beautiful setting.
The Warriors looking to kick off. Vinny Sweeney taking the kickoff duty. The ball's touched and recovered, and Wildwood might have the ball. The ball was touched and banged off a tight leg, and Triano picked up with a touch, and Wildwood's going to get it back, Ryan, on the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that was great effort there by Trevor. Great kick by Vinny to even get that started.
It was a line drive knuckleball, bounced 2 or 3 times, hit a Titan player in the leg, ricocheted to its right towards the sideline. Triano was quick down the left side and jumped on the ball before any Titan knew what happened. And Wildwood has the ball on the Titan 30-yard line with 3:16 to play, up 6-0, and they're looking at 1st and 10.
That's phenomenal execution by Wildwood, but what I don't understand is if you've watched games, Wildwood kicks almost an onside every time. They kick short. These teams don't adjust for it, but like I said, Wildwood executed very well there, puts himself in position to hopefully punch one in again before the half.
And Ryan, Nick Crochet is going to take the tailback spot behind Jordan Dozier in the backfield. Dozier in the shotgun, 3 receivers to his right. Crochet, we have looks like a false start on the Warriors.
Encroachment on the defense. Looks like Kip Cooper might have been lined up in the neutral zone. I'm just going off the far official, Ed.
Encroachment against Kip Cooper.
And Ryan, that's why I had you here with me this year. Pick up my bad eyesight in the correct call for the encroachment penalty. And that's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and it's going to be 1st and 5, ball on the 25-yard line of the Titans. And so far, everything's not only going Wildwood's way, bouncing Wildwood's way. Kip's kind of shooting them in the foot a little bit here with the penalties.
Yeah, the call, and leading up to this, you looked at it, Kip wasn't penalized that much. They look like they played clean football. This could be a thing that this was supposed to be a home game for Kip. They worked with Wildwood and came down and played, and maybe they're not really with it right now.
3:15 left in the first half. Wildwood up 6-0. Dozier in the backfield with Nick Crochet, his tailback to his right. Crochet gets the ball, rumbles down, picks up maybe 3 yards on the play, down to the 21-yard line. Gain of about 3.
2-yard gain.
Ed, when I was filling out the stat sheets, I didn't put Nick Crochet under rushing. So I'll have to fill this in, but as a lineman's dream, and to be honest with you, to see Nick Crochet get the opportunity to do that, this kid's a senior. He's worked so hard. He puts in max effort every game, and to be able to give him the ball and let him run and do that, it's phenomenal. It's just great to see. And hey, he looked good there. He put his head down
and covered the ball up, which is really good.
Exactly. And what's even better to see is Javion Hennessy back in the game, which didn't look too good because he was carried off the field, but that's the best sight so far.
2:23 ball on the 17-yard line. Snap given to Hennessy. Runs over to his left across the 25-yard line for a loss
Back in the game.
for the Warriors.
Looks like about a 1-yard loss on that play.
Still having some trouble here with the yardage and downs for us and the scoreboard, but we have 2:07 left to play in the first half. Wildwood is up 6-0. We're going to keep it right here.
Real quick, while we have a timeout, I'd just like to, congratulate Wildwood soccer team. They played a very well-played match today against Wildwood Catholic. Wildwood Catholic's 12-1 going into it. Wildwood 8-3 going into it, and they ended up in a 1-1 draw. Not being biased here, I really thought Wildwood looked like the better soccer team today, and that's no knock at Wildwood Catholic. They're one of the best teams in the area, and Wildwood just played a very, very good game, and the soccer team, it's nice to see them having such success as well. So congratulations to the soccer team as well, and it's good to see some of those kids out here supporting.
It does make me proud, Ryan, because I was one of the first original players of the first varsity team here at Wildwood back in the mid-'80s. We started the soccer program here, and it's taken off, and glad to see it's still going strong. So congratulations to the Warrior soccer boys.
Yes.
2:07 left to play in the first half. 6-0 Wildwood. Ball on the 25-yard line. Dozier, shotgun, looks to his right. Pass caught by Triano across the 25 down to the 21. Tackled at the 20. Maybe enough for a first down. We'll wait and see.
Looks like they're going to mark him for the first. Nice play call there. And once again, we see Nick Crochet. That's not something that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but Nick got out through the block that got Gianni to spring him for that first down. So great job by Nick Crochet. Nice execution by Dozier and Triano there for Warrior first down.
1st and 10 ball on the 19-yard line of the Titans. 1:40 left to go in the first half. Ed Gorski, Ryan Triana, 98.7 The Coast WCZT, bringing you West Jersey Football League action. The Wildwood Warriors taking on the Kip Cooper Norcross Academy Titans from Camden. Wildwood holding a 6-0 lead and threatening again before the half. Jordan Dozier, the junior quarterback, in shotgun formation. Hennessy to his right. The give is to Hennessy. He keeps it, avoids one tackle, and is brought down for no gain.
Hennessy stopped.
He is stopped right around the 20-yard line, and Wildwood will take a timeout.
Once again.
Stopping the clock, which was a smart timeout, Ryan.
Yeah, absolutely. I applaud Coach Loomis. He's sticking to the run there, but it looks like that's the third run in a row that's lost yards up the middle. So, that's a little adjustment that he's going to have to make. But, I think that the play calling has been phenomenal this first half. They've executed when they had to, and then, as you were speaking of earlier, Ed, numerous third down, fourth down conversions, and that's very, very important, to keep the drives going, to keep the momentum going, and it's worked, in Wildwood's favor all half.
Absolutely. Want to mention the Schickling family and Revolution Liquors on New Jersey Avenue in Wildwood. They'd like to wish all the athletes and coaches the best of luck this season. The Bow Harbor Oceanfront Hotel in Wildwood Crest is a proud supporter of high school sports. When friends and family come to visit, don't put them on the couch. Call the Bow Harbor, 609-522-3343, or book online at bowharborhotel.com. 1:11 here at Maxwell Field. Wildwood 6, Kip Cooper Norcross nothing. Wildwood moving the ball well. 2nd down ball on the 19-yard line. 2nd and 9. Dozier, high pass, batted in the air, almost picked off.
By number 11, Jair.
Dozier was in the shotgun formation.
Number 11, Moiston McIntosh, Jr.
71, Mickey Moore got his hand up, popped the ball up in the air, and it was nearly picked off by the Titans, which would have been unfortunate for the Warriors.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, man. This Mickey McIntosh Jr., a freshman, he's the one that almost came up with that pick. This kid's really impressive. I mean, as a freshman, and his fire off the ball, and his hands, and his football sense, he's going to be a player to come.
1:07 left in the first half. 6-0 Wildwood. Ball on the 19-yard line. 3rd and now 9 for the Warriors. Dozier back to pass, pump fakes once, looks, throws over the head, intended for Trevor Triano.
Bring it up.
And that will bring up 4th down for the Warriors. And this is a shame, Ryan, because I really thought they had a big chance here with the fumble recovery touch on the Titans that was recovered by Trevor Triano, and they've kind of stalled out here around the 19-yard line.
Yeah, this is another one where, they're going to need a big 4th down conversion. And it looks like, what they're just dropping 3 deep. And Wildwood's trying to go to hit those corners and all. What they're going to have to start to do is run that outside receiver deep and then come from the inside and work that sideline. I think if they do that, that'll be there because they have backups in covering that position.
1:02 left here in the first half. 6-0 the Warriors lead. Ball on the 20-yard line. 4th down, the 5th 4th down that they're going for the Warriors of the game. They've converted the first 3 of the 4. This is the 5th 4th down. Dozier doesn't see the snap. It's off his shoulder, and some miscommunication there by the center and the quarterback. And that's going to be a turnover on downs, and Coach Loomis is not happy about that. Looks like the snap count was off, and that will give the Titans of Kip Cooper the ball on the 34-yard line.
That one has to be on the center, Liam Carmel. Like I said, he doesn't make many mistakes, but there, the whole line, everyone was down. That ball just came out, and, Dozier wasn't even looking at the center. He was looking off to the side to see what kind of defense he had going against him. So that's just an unfortunate break there for the Warriors.
Just under a minute to go here in the first half. Maxwell Field, downtown Wildwood, New Jersey. The host Warriors taking on the Kip Cooper Norcross Academy Titans. 6-0 Wildwood holds the lead. Kip 1st and 10 on their own 33-yard line. The ball snapped to Cosby. He runs to his left, is flushed out, is met hard by Crochet, and almost picked off Freddie Dunn. What
a great job breaking on it, but also the pressure, Nick Crochet. He's got to be close to the tops in South Jersey of getting to quarterback pressures. He's there hitting the quarterback numerous times. And last game, Ed, when you weren't here, Nick Crochet literally took over the 4th quarter. And you see him, he's got a motor. He just doesn't stop.
Let me tell you, that was one of the most textbook tackles I've seen, head up right in the numbers of Crosby as he uncorked the pass. And he took him down. It was a great pressure play by Crochet and definitely added into that wobble of a pass that should have been picked off but was met by 2 Warrior defenders. 50 seconds left in the first half. Ball on the 33-yard line. Titans of Kip Cooper Norcross down 6-0. Crosby in the shotgun takes the snap, looks, completes the pass on his left side across the 45 to the 50. And Triano took the ball out of his hands. I don't know if that play was blown dead. They are calling it down by contact. And it was a gain of 17 for the Titans of Kip Cooper with 36 seconds left. They'll take a timeout. And we'll take a timeout here on 98.7 The Coast WCZT, your place for high school sports. Ed Gorski, Ryan Triano back at Maxwell Field. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. The Titans from Kip Cooper Norcross Academy in Camden has the ball just inside the 50-yard line on the Wildwood side on the 49 for a 1st and 10. Crosby back to pass, throws, intended for number 6, Ahmad Clausen, low and out of the reach. Bring up 2nd down for the Titans.
Nice pressure there by Nick Crochet again and Nate Wolf. It's a good job there getting pressure up the middle.
32 seconds left to play here in the first half. Wildwood up 6-0 on a Jordan Dozier 2-yard run and a failed 2-point conversion.
Yeah, this is one where too, if Wildwood can get the, if they can get a little bit of pressure and they don't allow that initial pass, this quarterback doesn't throw too hard. They can pick one and take it back.
Crosby for the Titans, shotgun formation, Crochet pressure, pass across the middle, completed at the 35-yard line, down to the 40, where he is brought back to the 35-yard line. The Titans make a big 3rd down completion for a 1st down, and 20 seconds left to play here in the first half.
1st down, Kip Cooper.
Kip Cooper Norcross takes their final timeout, I believe,
Cooper's taking their final timeout.
in the first half. 19 seconds to play in the first half. Wildwood holding on to a 6-0 lead. The Titans from Kip Cooper Norcross threatening. Ball's going to be on the 31-yard line after we come out of the timeout. Here, Bruni's Pizza, your local spot for pizza, located on Route 47 in the Canals Plaza, which is the best of luck to all the kids and coaches this year. This 2024 football broadcast is proudly being brought to you by Crest Savings Bank. Banking since 1919 with branches to serve you throughout Cape May County. Visit CrestSavings.com. This broadcast is also brought to you in part by Hemingway's at the Grand in Cape May, a local's favorite restaurant for lunch or dinner. Hemingway's, oceanfront on Beach Avenue in Cape May. Follow them on Facebook. 19 seconds to play in the first half. Ball on the 30-yard line of the Warriors. Kip Norcross Academy threatening. Crosby in the shotgun by himself. Looks to his right. Is going to throw the ball deep. And incomplete. And that
by Trevor
Triano could have had the interception there, but the ball was intended for Jaheim Edmondson, and Edmondson had to play defense and knock it out of Triano's hand.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Trevor played that ball great. That number 4 Edmondson, he's a big boy. He got up there, and Trevor did a great job of body positioning, just not trying to get fancy and pick it off, just defending that ball.
13 seconds left. 2nd and 10 for the Titans. Ball on the 30-yard line of the Warriors. Yashawn Crosby, the quarterback for the Titans, by himself in the shotgun. It looks like it was a false start on the Titans. And Ryan, Coach Tompkins from the Titans has to be unhappy right now with the mental mistakes that his kids are making. They are being penalized by a big number, and it keeps shooting themselves in the foot every time they get ahead.
Yeah, that's 65 yards now in penalties, and you're looking at, not only that, they erased a couple offensive plays, so they are shooting themselves in the foot.
13 seconds left, ball on the 35-yard line. Crosby the pass back, deep throw across the middle, punt, and it is intercepted by the Warriors at the 5-yard line. Liam Carmel taking it across the 20 down to the 25 to the 30-yard line where he's knocked out of bounds. And that will do it for the first half. And then excellent interception for the Warriors and a very well-played first half.
If you're the Wildwood Warriors, that's how you want to end the half. And, Ed, I hate to keep harping on this, but once again, you see Nick Crochet puts a hit on the quarterback. The ball floated up, like we said. Liam Carmel, one of
Cooper Norcross, Coach Tompkins, he said that they would rely heavy on the run and try to control the tempo. Well, they have not controlled the tempo, but they have relied heavy on the run. The few passes that they have had to throw have been met with extreme pressure by Wildwood's defensive ends and linebackers.
Yeah, Nick Crochet led the way. He had 4 quarterback pressures there, and you know, like I said, he goes back to back. Motor continues. You know, he's a hard player, and then Liam Carmel, he had an interception. Trevor Triano had, you know, led the team in tackles in that first half and had a nice defensive pass defense at the goal line. So, you know, Wildwood's doing their part on the defensive end as well. And fortunately for Wildwood, their defense hasn't been on the field that much. So it's been very fortunate.
Yes, it has for Wildwood. And these teams are playing a interdivisional matchup today. They're both part of the West Jersey Football League United Division, where it is pretty stacked with some pretty good teams. Bishop Eustace is in first place right now at 3-0 in the league, 5-1 overall, followed by Holy Cross at 5-1, Cooper Norcross at 4-2, Wildwood's 1-3, Palmyra 2-4, Buna 1-5, and Lindenwald's bringing up the basement with an 0-5 defeated record so far this year.
Yeah, so if Wildwood can pull one out here, this would be, you know, one on their schedule that may, you know, flip sides from a loss to a win. So, you know, we have a whole nother half to play, but if they can come out like they did in this first half, you know, they'll be very. I think if people will go on and look at the scoreboard after this game, they're going to be shocked, and you know, to see.
You had said something earlier that this game was originally supposed to be played, I believe, tomorrow in Camden, and it was moved here to be a home game for the Warriors. And after this, they'll play Bishop Eustace at home, Buna at home, and then Mastery Prep at home. So they're not going anywhere. They're home for the next 3 weeks.
Yes, and out of those 2 of those 3 games, you know, you're looking at teams that are right at where they're at, and you know, they got Eustace coming in, which would be next week for their homecoming. So, you know, anything can go there. But you know, if they can get this win, you know, have another strong half, that'll springboard them in to the final part of their season. Like you said, man, how nice is that to have your final 4 games all at home?
Probably the first time it's happened here in a long time, if ever.
Yeah, and
I gotta wonder what they're thinking about putting Eustace on as the homecoming game. Kind of was hoping it would be the Buna game in the following week, because I think it was a better matchup. Eustace is playing pretty good ball right now, and not saying that Wildwood doesn't have a chance, but a better chance at home against Buna. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they still got to play the game, and you know, it is a tough matchup. But hey, Wildwood's got another half to play here and get through Kip Cooper.
That's correct.
So hopefully, you know, if you're the coach for Coach Thompson from Kip Cooper, you got to say, hey, look. You know, we didn't do anything on offense. We shot ourselves in the foot. We gave them, you know, 3rd and 4th down conversions. We played probably, you know, as bad as we could play, and we're only down 6-0. So, you know, he's got to be happy with what he has, you know, on the scoreboard. I know the stat sheet and isn't something that he's going to want to tout in that locker room, but the scoreboard is, hey, we're down 1 score and a conversion to take the lead. So, you know, the Kip Cooper's still in a good position for themselves. Wildwood has to come out, continue to play with energy, and the one thing that we saw is there's a lot of backups in for Wildwood. So, you know, you hope, if you're Coach Loomis, that, hey, they can continue to play at the level they played at. You know, Freddie Dunn stepped up. He was moved to safety. Trevor Troiano was moved to corner to fill in, because now you're bumping Javion Hennessy in because you got Thomas Rios out. So everyone's playing in different positions, but they did a great job to fill in their roles and to do what they had to do to keep Kip at 0 points on the scoreboard at the half.
And the good thing is, Ryan, is that we'll be here to bring you the action for the remaining home Wildwood football games on 98.7 The Coast. Next week against Bishop Eustace, October 24th, here against Buna, and then bringing up a Halloween night game against Mastery Prep to finish out the season for the Warriors. On the flip side, the Cooper Norcross Academy finishes with this will be one of their first 3 road games to finish the season out. Next week they'll be at Holy Cross Prep, and then they will finish up on the 26th at Bishop Eustace. They also started the season a week sooner than Wildwood did at Gateway. So with that being said, we're going to send it back to the studio for a quick break before we come back to bring you the second half on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT. I wish we had stats for Wildwood.
I know. I mean, I keep here, but not for the season.
Dimension World, 7 days a week for lunch and dinner.
How long would you like to break?
They just put 2 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock till we come back.
Wait, how long do you need me to play commercials?
You can bring it back in 1 minute if you can do 1 minute.
All right, that's great.
Okay, thank you.
It's really difficult to hear you.
I know.
With the guy in the background.
I know, I got you. I'm on my phone, I got it pressed in my mouth, so hopefully you can hear me.
No, you're doing great.
Okay.
It's got nothing to do with you.
Okay. Jersey Football League action between the Wildwood Warriors and the Kip Cooper Norcross Academy Titans from Camden. Wildwood up 6-0 in this matchup. They will be kicking off to the Titans after the Titans won the toss and deferred and kicked to Wildwood. Wildwood, who controlled the first quarter for about 90% of the first quarter, came away with no points and didn't score until the second quarter when Jordan Dozier, the junior quarterback for Wildwood, took a quarterback keeper over the left side and punched it in for 6. The 2-point conversion, of course, failed.
Yeah, Jordan, he's looked good today. I mean, he's put some touch on the ball where normally before he was firing them in, but he's also fired them in when he had to. Wildwood's done a good job. Like I said, they're to their 5th and 6th receivers on some of these sets, so they've done a good job. But I think that if they can go back to that crossing route that was there early, and give them a little bit of time, I think that'll be a big play for them in the second half. So we'll see.
Well, Ryan, I don't know historically stats for Wildwood, but I can't remember the last time they converted 3 consecutive 4th down plays, 2 of which were 4th and long, and they almost were able to pull off a 4th consecutive 4th down play if the pass wasn't dropped. So that was pretty impressive, and that helped them get along pretty well. Again, we talked about the score not really reflecting the effort put out by the Warriors today. They've been playing more than half the game in the end of the Titans side of the field.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Kip's only had the ball on Wildwood's side, for a few minutes of the entire first half, and the Wildwood's done a great job of field position and possession. So, they'll look to continue that this second half.
This is the second kickoff for Wildwood today. The first one was after the score. Vinny Sweeney hit a knuckleball line drive, one hopper, bounced off a player of the Titans and was recovered on the 25-yard line by Trevor Triano.
Yeah, it looks like they've adjusted. They have somewhat of a hands team in there, and they move their deep backs are all the way up at the 30-yard line. So looks like Kip's ready for this one, and we'll see what we'll see what. Hopefully, even if Wildwood's unable to recover, at least they can hopefully limit a long return.
Zaire Hall back for the Titans. Sweeney's kick is another dribbler, bouncer, covered by number 35, Tayshawn Paulson, a senior fullback for the Titans, and he wasn't messing around this time. He fell right on it and gave Wildwood no chance of recovery.
Yeah, Kip was ready for that one there. Still a good kick by Vinny Sweeney, but Kip did a good job of recovering that ball, and then the other lineman or the front lineman covered him. So looks like they're going to get the ball to start at their own 45, and probably their best field position that they've started yet.
Ed Gorski, Ryan Triano bringing you the football action here on 98.7 The Coast. The host Wildwood Warriors up 6-0 to start the second half early here in beautiful downtown Wildwood at Maxwell Field. Kip Cooper Norcross Academy Titans have the ball right in front of us in the 45-yard line of their own. Quarterback Yashawn Crosby is in the backfield with two running backs. Sends one in motion. Inside handoff to Neo Echevarria for a gain of about 2.
That's a real good sign there for Wildwood. In on the tackles, Thomas Rios, who went out early in the first, and he's back in. Did a good job reading the play, and stepped in and made the tackle. So that's a real nice sign to see for Wildwood.
Well, I did see the training staff here for Wildwood working him out on the sideline, stretching him, putting the Theragun on his back where he got hurt, and brought him back, and that's a tribute to the great staff they have here at Wildwood High School.
Yeah, Mandy Perez is one of the best. Z is absolutely loved by all these students, too.
Kip Norcross, ball on the 47-yard line. Crosby takes the snap, met with pressure, completes the ball to number 3, Zaire Brooks, where he is taken down by Liam Carmel, bringing up third down, a gain of about maybe 1 or 2 on the play.
Nice call there by bringing Javion Hennessy off the short side, and then nice read by Liam Carmel to be able to break up on that little pass and stop him for a half a yard gain.
10:41 to play here in the third quarter. Third down and 7. Ball is on the Titan 47-yard line. Wildwood playing some incredible defense tonight so far.
Once again, they got them in third and long. Just what you want if you're Wildwood's defense.
Yashawn Crosby, the quarterback, Echevarria in the backfield. Quick pass outside across the 35, 45 down to the 40, to the 37, and the Titans will pick up a first down on a quick pop pass out to the left side for Kip Cooper Norcross.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, if that was a defensive breakdown by Wildwood, but I don't know if they just had one receiver. It looked like they may have loaded up the line. Kip just hit that receiver on a quick hit, and one player was blocked, and they get a 10, 11-yard gain on that.
It looked like a one-step up, one-step back drop. Quick throw out to the left, and it was completed, and the receiver did all the work, picked up 11 yards and the first down. Ball on the Wildwood 42-yard line. Crosby, quarterback for the Titans. Inside handoff to number 11, Mickey McIntosh. He breaks 4 tackles down to the 25-yard line, down inside the 20-yard line of the Warriors. And looks like number 51 for the Warriors is Liam Carmel down on the play. And the Titans do pick up a first down.
That's an injury you can't afford to have if you're Wildwood. And, we have a run there by Mickey McIntosh, who doesn't look like he had too many runs coming into this game. But I'll tell you what, he put his head down and lowered his shoulder, and that's where, Liam met him at the line of scrimmage. But, it almost didn't even affect him. He kept going and broke a few tackles and looked like, really, really good back there with that run. This 2024 football broadcast is proudly brought to you by Crest Savings Bank. Banking since 1919 with branches to serve you throughout Cape May County. Visit CrestSavings.com. Stop by the Honky Tonk Saloon in Wildwood this weekend for delicious food, great entertainment, and yes, line dancing.
Follow the Honky Tonk Saloon on Facebook for more throwing events and updates. Unlock your potential at Farrell Chiropractic, where athletes can recover with top-tier soft tissue injury treatments. Make your appointment today, 609-886-7730. That's Farrell Chiropractic. Back to the action here in Wildwood at Maxwell Field. Ed Gorski, Ryan Trainer, bringing you the West Jersey Football League action between the Warriors of Wildwood High School and the Cape, the KIPP Norcross Academy Titans. 10:04 left to play in the third quarter. KIPP just completed a pass for a first down to the Wildwood 20-yard line. The Titans quarterback Crosby in the backfield. Inside handoff. Fumble. Recovered by Wildwood. Looks like Wildwood recovered it. The handoff went to number 11, Mickey McIntosh, and he was met inside the 15-yard line, and the ball popped out.
Looks like they're giving the ball to KIPP. Look, they're saying the KIPP recovered that ball.
We must have missed some action under the pile there, Ryan, because it looked like Triano recovered the ball on a one hopper.
Yeah, it did look like Wildwood had that ball.
Coach Loomis is not happy at all. We have another Wildwood player down. We're going to take a quick break here on 98.7 The Coast WCZT, your place for high school sports. Where the Warriors are hanging on to a 6-0 lead out of an injury timeout, where Dante Verone just came off the field under his own power.
And it looks like the referees got together after that whole timeout thinking Wildwood's coming on defense, KIPP's going on offense. As they're coming out, they break the timeout, the injury timeout. It looks like they awarded the ball to Wildwood.
From up here, Ryan, it looked like Wildwood had a clean recovery, and the side judge came in strong and pointed initially Wildwood's direction, and then all of a sudden something happened and the injury came, and now they're trying to figure things out. And it looks like Wildwood, in fact, will have the ball.
Yeah, that's mark that one down, because I'm looking and I didn't see much from Mickey McIntosh on offense. Obviously, he's been a disruptor on defense, but looking at him, he doesn't touch the ball much, but he averages like 10 yards a carry, and he's got a reception for over 30 yards. So the kid's a tough kid. He runs hard, but as you saw there, he fumbled. So maybe his inability to hold on to the ball may hurt him, but he looks like he could be a real weapon on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, I think he was hit by number 56, Nate Wolf. We haven't called his name much, but that ball popped out and was initially recovered by Triano. Nonetheless, Wildwood has the ball on their own 11-yard line. Oh, a bad snap into the end zone. Recovered by Dozier. He's going to try and step out and barely avoids the safety.
And sometimes, as you know, sometimes you catch a break. That one there, the snap was bad, but the bounce bounced right back up to Dozier. Fortunately, he was able to recover it and was able to get out of the end zone with about 4 KIPP defenders.
That's the second time there was a miscommunication with a snap coming between the center and quarterback Dozier. That's going to put the ball on the half-yard line of Wildwood, bringing up second down, and looks to be maybe 23 for the Warriors. They haven't started this far back in their own zone all game, Wildwood. 9:41 left to play here in the third quarter.
And looking from up here, that ball can't be any more than 4 inches from the goal line. I mean, it's right on the goal line, and Wildwood has to be real careful here, because you don't want to give them 2 and then giving them the ball right away. So
Dozier in the shotgun formation, Rios behind him. Dozier looks to pass, steps back, throws, intended for Rios. Miscommunication there because Rios was not looking for the ball. Excuse me.
good defense by Kip. They looked like they took the outside receiver trying to run him up on a post to draw the defender and run Rios on a wheel out the backfield. But Kip recognized that, picked him up, and they were on him. And as we saw too there, Rios doesn't look like he's running with his best speed. He's, like we said, we got him. He came back out after the half, but he didn't look to be fully up to par on that one.
9:38 to go in the third quarter. Wildwood 6, Kip Cooper Norcross nothing. Wildwood backed up, can't get any deeper in their own zone. Ball about the 4-inch line in front of the goal line. Third and a long 27 for the Warriors. Dozier in the backfield, Rios behind him. The snap picked up, thrown across the middle, and intended for number 2 Triano, and that was broken up by the Titans.
Sincere Beth is going to be upset about that one. That was his. He could have easily walked into the end zone if he picked that up. That hit him right in the hands. He dropped it, but that was. I mean, he had nothing but end zone in front of him if he picks that off. And fortunately for Wildwood, he didn't. But unfortunate for Kip, But they're still. I mean, the ball's still on the 4-yard line. Wildwood's going to have to punt here. Being fourth and about 22.
Yeah, no going for on fourth down here with Coach Loomis this time. So we're going to look to punt here. 9:33 left. Fourth and a mile and a half for the Warriors. Timeout on the field.
It's like an official's timeout.
The Whale Tail Brewery, located in Burley across from Home Depot, is cheering everyone on for a good season. That's the Whale Tail Brewery in Cape May Courthouse. Notch Tree Service, your cut above, wishes all the athletes the best of luck this season. Notch Tree Service for all your tree needs. Ed Gorski, Ryan Triano, 98.7 The Coast, bringing you football action. Wildwood deep in their own zone, looks to punt. High snap, handled well by Dozier. Takes a great bounce, great Wildwood bounce over the 40 to the 45. There's going to be a penalty picked up by number 6, Ahmad Crossan, for the Titans, and a second flag comes in.
That first one was the ball marker where the ball was picked up. Should have been a penalty. I mean, he was watching where the ball was. There was a clear clip in the back on that sideline, but looks like there may be could be a penalty, another penalty on Kip Cooper, but Wildwood got a very fortunate bounce there, which, ended up being about a 48-yard punt.
Great kick.
Yeah, really fortunate, and
it wasn't very high, but it was very effective as it took a tumbling bounce for the Warriors.
And he's kicking from the middle of his end zone, so he got that one away, and sometimes, Ed, the ball bounces your way, and so far Wildwood has been fortunate to get those bounces, but at any point they could bounce the other way. So for Wildwood, they've been very fortunate.
And that was a holding penalty called against the Titans, and they're going to walk the ball back pretty far, back to the 39-yard line of Wildwood. Give Wildwood some breathing room to play defense here with 9:19 left in this slow-moving third quarter. The first half went pretty good. Both defenses played well. Not a lot of offense. A lot of penalties, but not a lot of offense. Now we're going slow, but we'll be moving right along.
41-yard line.
Ball's on the 41-yard line. Crosby by himself, hands off to Akvaria. He's hit, brought down across the 35-yard line. Liam Carmel on the tackle for the Warriors after a gain of about 5 yards for the Titans. To bring up second down and 5 for Kip Cooper Norcross.
Man, you look at Liam there. He just came out last series with the stinger, took a good shot, comes in, very first play, running back's coming downhill at him, he sticks his nose right in there, drives him sideways, and just a tough, hard-nosed kid.
Echeverry in the backfield with Crosby for the Titans. Man in motion, direct snap to Crosby. Sidesteps 2 tacklers. across the 23, correction, 33, down to about the 32-yard line.
About 3 or 4 yards on the play.
A pickup of about 3 for Crosby. 3rd and 3 for the Titans. Pressing in Wildwood's zone. 8 minutes to go. Wildwood 6, Kip Cooper Norcross of Camden nothing. However, they are moving the ball here halfway through the third quarter. Crosby, the quarterback junior from the Titans in the shotgun. Echeverria to his left, trip receivers to his right. Snap is given to Echeverria. He's hit super
Nice
hard.
tackle, Liam Carmel, way to come up and fill the hole.
A stunning tackle by Carmel and knocked Ahmad Crossan back almost out of his shoes.
This is, you look at that, and you know that's where Kip Cooper wants to be. 3rd and short, run it up the middle, and then you got a kid like Liam come in and stuff him for a half a yard. But now you see Mickey McIntosh. If I'm Wildwood, you got to think that he's going to get the ball going downhill. And looking at him early, I don't know if the way he runs it seems like he's almost a guaranteed 2 yards. But Wildwood's going to have to get penetration and stuff him before he gets going.
7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Crosby in the backfield, shotgun formation. Handoff to Echeverria. He doesn't get
exactly what they do.
And Wildwood stuffs him on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs with the Warriors getting the ball back with 6:50 to play here in the third quarter.
It's exactly right there. The Wildwood defense is led by their 2 players, Nick Crochet and Liam Carmel. Nick Crochet knows what had to be done. He steps in the backfield, makes contact with the runner before he can get going. May have gotten away with a face mask there, but with that, either way, it wasn't called. He made the stop in the backfield. Great job, great energy, flipped the field. That's exactly what Wildwood needed, and that's the leadership that they got from their senior Nick Crochet and their high energy player Liam Carmel.
And good to see that Thomas Rios back in the game for the Warriors. Got knocked out early in the first quarter, sat out the first half. He's back. Jordan Dozier in the shotgun with Hennessy and, Triano and Rios in the backfield. Dozier takes the snap. Inside handoff to Rios. Rios breaks 3 tackles across the 40-yard line
by Thomas Rios.
Great pickup of about 9 yards for the Warriors.
Got a favorable spot.
Actually got a very good spot. Gave him 10 yards on the run and a first down for the Warriors, bringing the ball to the 42-yard line of the Warriors. Great inside run by Rios. Just talking about him being hurt, and he didn't look like he was hurt injured there.
Wow, it's best run of the day there. And he did, and he lowered his shoulder and delivered the hit and, was rewarded with that spot, and they got the first down. So good job there by Thomas Rios.
6:09 left to play here in the third quarter. Ball on the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Dozier takes the handoff. Inside, give to Rios again. Stood up at the line of scrimmage. Maybe 1, possibly 1 yard gain. Bringing up 2nd down. Hey, Triano and Sons, proud sponsors of Wildwood football. Whether you need masonry work, stone pavers, concrete, or more, call 522-3355 for a free estimate. Let Coastal Fence and Rail beautify and secure your yard or deck. Start planning your new fence now at coastalfenceandrailing.com. Ed Gorski, Ryan Triano here. Maxwell Field in downtown Wildwood, 5:20 and counting as the Warriors clinging on to a 6-0 lead against the Kip Cooper Norcross Academy Titans from Camden.
Wildwood sticking to, the good balance of run pass here, and, you had a nice run by Thomas Rios. They got stuffed but on this last one, but Wildwood doing a nice job of controlling the clock.
High snap, fake, late hit on the quarterback. Pass completed to Triano. Picks up maybe 1 yard. That was real close to roughing the quarterback there, Ryan.
Yeah. I think that pass was almost like, it was almost a lateral. It looked like he may have thrown it behind him. If that's something that's going downfield, I think he may have gotten a call on that. But once the other thing is there too, with you got to be telling Trevor, you got to get north-south on this team. You're not going to outrun them. There was a good play design. They were setting that up with the run, but you got to get north-south. And he thought he was going to get outside. Kip Cooper does do a good job of maintaining the outside. They did that there. They actually got him for a 3-yard loss on that play.
3rd and 13 for the Warriors, ball on their own 41-yard line. 4:07 left to play, up 6-0 here at Maxwell Field. Jordan Dozier in the backfield, 3 receivers to his right. Thomas Rios, the senior tailback behind him. The snap fumbled and covered by Dozier. Another miscommunication, Ryan. It's number 3 this game so far.
Yeah, it looked like Kip Cooper lined up on the blitzing on the outside there. It looked like Jordan may have taken his eyes off seeing that blitz. Didn't complete the snap, and then Kip was on him right away. He was very fortunate to recover it there. So now once again though, you got a fourth and about 18.
And Coach Loomis giving a little demonstration to Dozier how he didn't stay set down to catch the ball first before he dipped back to drop back for the pass. His eyes were upfield before the ball got there. This is a 4th and very long for the Warriors. They're going to go for it. 3 receivers to the right, to the left.
I'd imagine Dozier punts here.
Dozier by himself. And the quick kick across the 40-yard line, fielded at the 39. Ahmad Crossan takes it. Flags coming in. Looks like it could be a block in the back against Kip Cooper.
Yeah,
again.
Yeah, that's. I mean, Kip Cooper has to show a little bit. They're even the ones that aren't getting flagged are a little questionable, and they're going to hurt themselves again. Not only are they getting the penalty yards against them, they're also getting the lost yards that they're gaining. So I mean, Kip Cooper is way in the red with the penalty yards.
It's a personal foul. Another crackback block against the Titans. So that's going to wipe out a 21-yard return for the Titans.
Blindside block on the play. Penalty against Kip Cooper.
I believe that was on number 7, Freddie Dunn. He got knocked flat on his back, on his stomach, after getting hit in the back. And now they're going to march this all the way back from the Wildwood 39 to the Kip Cooper Norcross 40. Almost a 21-yard penalty for against the Titans from Kip Cooper Norcross. 2:55 in the third quarter here, slow moving. 1st and 10 for the Titans, ball on the 40-yard line of their own. Crosby, the quarterback for the Titans, takes the snap. Pass is completed to number 25, Jahoy Boyd, for a gain of about 3. And guess who was right in Crosby's face again, Ryan? That would be number 54, Nick Crochet.
And then in on the tackle, number 51, Liam Carmel, along with Javion Hennessy. I mean, they do a... And I think if they have to continue to throw, I can see Waller getting another couple interceptions, at least one interception, because he lofts that ball up. That play was well designed by Kip Cooper. A nice little screen with Wallard, putting the pressure on, but he lofts that ball up a little too long, gives the defense time to recover.
2nd and 7, ball on the Titan 43-yard line. 2:18 left to play here in the third quarter. Wildwood holding on to a 6-0 lead. Crosby, the junior quarterback for the Titans. Quick pass out to his right. Caught by number 3. Zaire Boyd slips 2 tackles, a 3rd tackle, and is finally taken down at the 48-yard line for a pickup of about 5 yards.
It's like a Kip Cooper player down.
Could be a cramp there, line. Number 55, Jelson Nunez.
Down on the field.
The The Flight Deck, voted number 1 for breakfast, located at the county airport, wants to wish everyone good luck this year. Stop by Two Black Dogs Cafe for the best cheesesteaks around. Two Black Dogs Cafe on Route 47 between Rio Grande and Cape May Courthouse is open 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Wednesday through Monday. Call 609-551-2391 and order your food ahead.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Ed, that was Zaire Brooks on that play there. He did a good job of turning a loss into a gain. But as you were talking to the coach, he's one of the players that, that they were counting on. And once again, he's a sophomore. This Kip Cooper team is really young, and, they're athletic, and they're only going to get better.
Yes, that's one of the things Coach Tompkins said to me before the game is he loves their tenacity from a group of young, hungry players. They're eager to learn. He said they only have 30-plus players, but all their players want to learn and want to get on the ball and want to do better each and every game in practice.
Yeah, Ed, we see another injury, but we'll comment on those injuries aren't coming from this field because, Rich Hans, who's the rec director here, we talked about this every time we play. He has this field, this whole stadium, meticulous. He's got the straightest lines in South Jersey, maybe New Jersey, and the field is just really, really well maintained. So, kudos to Rich Hans and the whole Wildwood Recreation staff.
Third and 3, ball on the 47 of the Titans. Crosby takes the snap, fake handoff, throwing deep, long ball. And misjudged by Triano and completed to Jaheim Edmondson for a gain of about 42 yards and a first down into Wildwood territory for the Titans, down to the 24-yard line of Wildwood.
Yeah, that's a play he definitely has to make. I think he got cautious, dropped back, but when you watch film on that, they got to be all over him. That's a pass that can't be completed. It floated up there, gave him plenty of time. Good job by the Kip Cooper receiver to adjust on that.
Yeah, Crosby did not see him. He had, once again, Crochet in his face. He leaned back and just chucked it, and I think Triano was looking to pick it off and just mistimed the play. First down and 10 for the Titans, ball on the 25-yard line of Wildwood. Titans threatening again. Snap to Crosby. Flare pass out to the left. Far side from the field. Picks up maybe 5 yards on the play. 49 seconds in the third quarter. Wildwood hanging on to a 6-0 lead.
Number 10 on the carry. Cameron Howard.
Kip Cooper, obviously, with their best drive so far.
Most complete drive so far. No penalties yet. No errors. Second and looks to be a long 5 for the Titans, ball on the 21-yard line of Wildwood. 49 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Ed Gorski, Ryan Tranter bringing you West Jersey Football League action on 98.7 The Coast WCZT. Crosby in the shotgun formation. Echeverria takes the handoff up the middle, across the 25, down to the 15, where he stood up for another first down from the Titans, down to about the 7-yard line of Wildwood.
Wilborn on the carry.
That was Wilborn on the carry for the Titans.
Yeah, and on that other pass, too, you see them going to that Jaheim Edmondson. He's a big boy, 6'3", 190. And, you throw it up to him, you're going to have a good shot at him coming down with it.
26 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Ball's on the Wildwood 11-yard line. Crosby in the shotgun formation.
There he goes again.
Echeverria with the ball over the left side. Touchdown for Kip Cooper Norcross. Correction, that was number 20, Jashir Wilborn, for the touchdown scamper over the left side. Untouched, he walks in, and we have a 6-6 tie ball game as the third quarter ticks away with 5 seconds left to play. Unfortunate for Wildwood, they've been having a great defensive stance the whole game, and the one big play, the 41-yard pass completion, really flipped the field on third down and gave Kip the ball deep in Wildwood territory.
Yeah, this is a big big stop right here. I mean, with the offense as limited as it is, if you can keep this to a tie game, that'll be a huge win on this play.
Mickey McIntosh in the backfield gets the ball, walks in for the 2-point conversion, and Kip takes an 8-6 lead at near the end of the third quarter. Correction, 5 seconds left. I don't know why the clock didn't move on that play. Should be 8-6, not 7-6. The 2-point conversion was good. 8-6. Kip takes the lead with the end of the third quarter near. We'll have time for the kickoff. Wildwood, a little bit of a defensive breakdown, and Kip made them pay for it. Kip, that series played near flawless. Very disciplined. A couple short passes, and then they uncorked a big one for the 41-yard completion.
A 2-point conversion going to Mickey McIntosh, you figure, coach has a lot of confidence in him. And I could see in the fourth quarter, Kip gets the ball, I could see him getting a good amount of touches and just wear down. You see some fatigue on the Wildwood side. You see some of the players that are, filling in and having to pick up roles that they're not used to. And Kip did a good job there. And there was a lot of, the one thing we haven't seen all game where there were some real gaping holes there that the Kip.
Well, this is only the second kickoff for the Titans. And Rios and Triano are back to receive. Handling the kickoff duties is a big boy for Kip Norcross, Mickey Moore. Ball is taken at the 25-yard line, and he is met by a host of Titan players. They took the ball away after the Warrior player was stopped, thinking they had a turnover, but that is not going to happen. It'll still be Wildwood's ball, ending the third quarter here at Maxwell Field. We're going to take a quick break on 98.7 The Coast WCZT and come right back. Lead after trailing for almost 3 full quarters.
Yeah, not a good return there by Thomas Rios. He kind of held up, and Kip Cooper just swarmed on him. But something on these runs, I was always told by people who were a lot better than me at returning the ball, you got 1 or 2 moves when you're returning, and you got to go. Problem is Rios stopped there, and like I said, you're not going east and west on this team. They're too quick. They're too athletic. You got to go north-south and get upfield.
Wildwood's going to have it 1st and 10 to start the fourth quarter at their own 28-yard line. Let's see if we can mount something here for the Warriors. If they can mount something here. Thomas Rios in the backfield with quarterback Jordan Dozier. I'm sorry. I keep saying Dozier. Split receivers, 2 top, 2 bottom. Triano in motion. Ball is thrown and intercepted by Kip Norcross Academy, taken down to the 20-yard line, and Triano saved a touchdown, a saving touchdown tackle on the interception. Ball was picked off by number 2, Jair Davis. The ball was thrown right to the flat. He read it perfectly, picked up Triano in motion, and that's exactly where Dozier's eyes followed him across the field, and he waited for a split second, stepped in front of Triano, and made the interception. Triano made the tackle at the 22-yard line of Wildwood, and now the field is definitely flipped in the favor of the Titans from Kip Cooper Norcross.
Yeah, that play just took. That play took. That pass was telegraphed and too far, and the Kip defender made a good read on it and broke on it and puts them in good position.
Excuse our technical difficulties here. Crosby takes the ball, direct snap, and is taken down for a sack and a loss. Javon Hennessy, the freshman standout for Wildwood, makes the tackle
1 yard loss.
and picks up a sack and 1 yard loss for the Warriors. 11:36 and counting here left to play in the game. Kip now in the lead 8-6.
This is where you're going to need a big play on defense by Wildwood. You know, their momentum is way down. Kip's is up. They got the ball going in, and you're going to need a big stop by one of your leaders here.
11:15 to play. 2nd and 11 for the Titans. Crosby in the shotgun. Zaire Brooks in motion. Inside handoff to number 28, Neo Echevarria, and picks up about 8 yards on the play. A good tackle by the Warriors.
Looks like Kip may have found something up the middle here, Ed. They've been eating that up there in the past 2 drives, and it's been there for big gains.
10:39, 3rd and 3, a long 3 for the Titans. Ball on the Warrior 15-yard line. 2 big plays here for Wildwood would do them very well, Ryan.
Yeah, if you're Wildwood, if you're Coach Loomis, you got to be hoping, you know, something big here from Nick Crochet. He's usually come up in big spots, and, you know.
Crowded backfield with Crosby in the shotgun. 2 running backs. He's going to look to pass. He slings it. It's picked off by the Warriors. Picked off at the 5-yard line.
William Carmel again.
William Carmel again. Second interception of the game for the Warriors, and an incredible stop with 10:05 to play in the game. A huge defensive stance by the Warriors, and an incredible interception by Carmel.
That's absolutely that's exactly what you needed for Wildwood, and of course one of your big players, Liam Carmel, comes up with a huge interception, his second of the game. Something I don't know if he has two interceptions in his whole career coming into this, but that play right there was probably the biggest one he's made.
Absolutely. 10:05 here. The Warriors back on offense after an incredible interception at the 3-yard line. 1st and 10. Ball is on the 9-yard line, 11-yard line of the Warriors. We don't have a down marker on the scoreboard for us. The snap and the handoff to Rios. He's taken down right at the 10-yard line, maybe the 9-yard line, for no gain to bring up 2nd down. Dozier thought he could catch the Titans sleeping, but the linebackers filled the gaps pretty good and was able to take Rios down almost at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 2nd down. 2nd and maybe 9 for the Warriors. Down 8-6, 9:35 to play in the game. Ed Gorski, Ryan Triano here at Maxwell Field, bringing you West Jersey football action. Jordan Dozier, junior quarterback, playing a very good game. Thomas Rios to his right, 3 receivers to his right. He rolls to his right. Pass completed and dropped. Never completed. Dropped by Triano. Intended for Triano at the 20-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 9 for the Warriors. Offense seems to be sputtering a little bit for Wildwood after they moved the ball pretty good in the first quarter.
Yeah, Kip's made some adjustments there. That play has to be completed. It was a good ball, nice rollout by Jordan Dozier, nice throw, hits Trevor in the hands. He's got to make that catch.
Well, again, we talked about these kids, 31 kids on the Warriors. Every kid's playing both ways. It's late in the 4th quarter. Fatigue's setting in a little bit, and you know what? You got to give them credit. They're really playing a tough game right now. 3rd and 9, ball on the 11-yard line of Wildwood. Dozier, the junior quarterback, in the shotgun. Thomas Rios to his right, trip receivers to his right. The snap, he looks across the middle. It's completed to Rios. He stood up at the line of scrimmage, and there's no gain for Wildwood.
Rios with the catch. Getting tackled by Kip Cooper.
So unfortunately, they're going to mark him for a 1-yard loss, and almost back to where the interception by Liam Karma was made.
Fourth down.
It's going to be a punt formation for the Warriors with 8:43 and ticking here at Maxwell Field. Whether you want one sandwich or a whole tray, call Primo Hoagies in Rio Grande, 609-846-7532. Anthony's Grub on Montgomery Avenue in Wildwood, which is all schools. A great year. When you're hungry, think Anthony's Grub. Kip Cooper Norcross 8, Wildwood 6. 4th and 11 from the 11 for the Warriors. They're going to look to kick. They do kick it. Dozier gets it off. It bounces at the 25 across the 30 to 35 and out of bounds around the 36-yard line of Wildwood. And we'll change possessions now. We'll take a quick break on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT, your place for high school sports.
Placing the ball.
You okay there?
Of Wildwood.
I saw you almost took office with you.
First and 10, Kip Cooper, Norcross.
Bring us back, Norm. Ed Gorski and Ryan Trano here, Wildwood and Kip Cooper Norcross. First play after the change of possession, a handoff to Echevarria, and he picks up a big gainer for the Titans of Kip Norcross.
Yeah, and I was surprised to even see them throwing the ball last possession. I mean, they had the momentum. They were running the ball very well, and then they go and throw something that's not really something that Kip does well. So I'd imagine they would just. I'd imagine they're going to run this ball until they either turn it over or put it in the end zone.
Echevarria picked up about 23 yards on that scamper down to the Wildwood 12-yard line, 1st and 10 from the 12. Crosby in the shotgun, and a quick action false start penalty coming up on the Titans. That will help Wildwood push them back a little bit.
That was a big break, too, for Wildwood, because on that play, Liam Carmel had to come out of the game. So, fortunately, with that penalty, he's able to get back in. And he's, as you've seen, he's Wildwood's best defender tonight. And, that's going to benefit them having him back on the field.
Ball's spotted on the Warrior 17-yard line, 1st and 15 for the Titans. They can get a first down if they take it down to the 2-yard line of Wildwood. 1st and 15, 7:53 here. 8-6. Kip Cooper Norcross holding a slim 2-point lead. Crosby, shotgun, 2 backs. In motion, Brooks. Crosby keeps it, runs the right side, slips 2 tackles, slips 3 tackles, and gets down to about the 2-yard line. It looks like he got a first down, and it's going to be 1st and goal for the Titans with 7:45 to play here in the game.
Yeah, Wildwood was doing a good job of holding it outside, and now you see Kip Cooper's letting them run upfield and just pushing them out and getting in and then getting the corners, and there's not much out there on defensive end for Wildwood. So
7:30 and counting, first down, 1st and goal. Ball's on the 2.5, maybe 3-yard line of Wildwood. Kip Cooper Norcross Academy. Crosby, the junior quarterback. Another flag thrown, and they're going to whistle this dead, and it might be another false start penalty on the Titans of Kip. We'll wait to see what the call is. Ed Gorski, Ryan Triano, and false start or illegal formation against Kip Cooper Norcross, and that's going to back him up 5 yards to the 7-yard line of Wildwood, bringing up first and goal from the 7. They cannot get a first down here. 6:55 and counting. Kip Cooper Norcross Academy 8, Wildwood 6 on a defensive battle all game. Ed Gorski, Ryan Triano bringing you the action here on 98.7 The Coast.
For the Warriors, they want to start watching this clock. You're down to 6.5 minutes, and Wildwood's offense hasn't had much firepower tonight, so they're going to need as much opportunity as they can.
Mickey McIntosh in the backfield with Neo Echevarria. Crosby, the quarterback, takes a high snap almost over his head, runs, slips 2 tackles, slips 3 tackles, and is finally taken down by Thomas Rios at the 10-yard line for a little bit of a loss. There, 6:03 to play. Second down coming up for the Titans.
Bring it up, second down.
And one of the things you want to look for there, Cosby's running. He's running with the ball out, and they, like they used to say, a loaf of bread. That ball's floating out there, and Wildwood's had a couple chances at him, and if that ball keeps hanging out there, he could lose that and give Wildwood a huge break here. But
Wildwood's got to make a defensive stop here. 5:32 left to play. They're running out of time. If they happen to punch this in, there's going to be some uphill sledding for the Warriors. Second and long. Handoff to Echevarria. Echevarria picks up maybe 3 yards.
Neo Echevarria.
Down to the Wildwood 5-yard line. Third and goal from the Wildwood 5. 5 minutes to play, and we have a Kip Norcross player down.
This will time out.
The Schickling family and Revolution Liquors on New Jersey Avenue in Wildwood would like to wish all the athletes and coaches the best of luck this season. Bal Harbor Oceanfront Hotel in Wildwood Crest is a proud supporter of high school sports. When friends and family come to visit, don't put them on the couch. Call the Bal Harbor, 609-522-3343, or book online at balharborhotel.com. Bruno's Pizza, your local spot for pizza, located on Route 47 in the Canals Plaza, wishes the best of luck to all the kids and coaches this year around our county.
Nobody is permitted on the track.
Well, Ryan, 5:04 left. Third down and goal for the Titans. It's now or never for the Warriors to make a defensive stance and try to throw something together to go the other direction.
Yeah, well, on that play, Neo Echevarria looked like he may have injured his lower leg, and he's out, and he's been slashing through the Warriors defense. So a break for the Warriors, but they still have athletes on the side, and like you said, somebody's got to step up here and make a defensive play. More than likely going to have to make 2 defensive plays. So they got to hunker down and get a stop here.
Zaire Brooks in the backfield with the quarterback Yashawn Crosby, the junior from Kip Cooper Norcross. 4:35 and counting. Kip up 8-6. Man in motion, direct snap to Crosby. He's down to the 5, inside the 5 to the 4, and doesn't get into the end zone. Stretched for it, but was way short. And looks like it's going to be 4th down on the 3-yard line. 4th and goal on the 3 for Kip. And this is a huge defensive play coming up for the Warriors here as the clock ticks to the 4-minute mark left in the game.
Kip was very fortunate there. That play was a second from being a delay game, and here we go again. We got Mickey McIntosh in the game. I'd imagine you're going to see some power back down here. It seems like Coach Tompkins when he needs a few yards. But once again, like what happened with Nick Crochet, stopped him. You got to stop him in the backfield. Zaire Brooks in the backfield with Crosby.
3:32 and counting. Direct snap to Crosby, flag. They're going to kill the play, and it looks like it was an illegal motion for Kip Norcross. They might have had two guys moving at the same time. 3:27. It's a dead ball.
That's on Wildwood. That's a tough break there. They must have had someone lined up in the neutral zone.
And that is a backbreaker for the Warriors, as they're going to go half the distance on an offsides penalty and grant Kip Norcross a first down.
It's still four. It's
still
like
fourth down.
1.5 yards from the. You're going to really hunker down here. You need to stop.
Lucky Bones in Cape May probably supports all the athletes in Cape May County. Stop in Lucky Bones for great food with great friends. Lucky Bones at the foot of the bridge in Cape May. And stay tuned for our Lucky Bones player of the game at the conclusion of this match here with the Warriors and the Titans. Another flag.
Looks like this could be a delay game.
Delay game on Kip, which cannot. Yeah, they're looking across the field, and their coaching staff is just beside themselves. How they get a delay a game after coming out of a penalty in their favor, and now Wildwood gets the yardage back that they lost in the previous play. 2:55. Not a lot of time. Kip Cooper Norcross 8, Wildwood 6. Fourth down. Ball on the 7-yard line. Fourth and goal. Kip's ball. Here we go. Wildwood needs a big stop here and a quick change of pace. Crosby in the backfield with Brooks. And another flag for another penalty.
Another flag on the play.
A illegal pursuit against Kip. I don't get it, Ryan. I don't understand it. It's a mental game right now with them. They're in their own head, and it is now fourth and long from the 11.
At this point, I got them for 14 penalties in the game so far, and of course they're costly ones.
Crosby in the backfield takes the snap, looks across the middle, throws deep. It is caught. It is a touchdown in the back of the end zone for the Titans. Jaheim Edmondson, who you talked about earlier with the big 41-yard catch, caught the ball in the back of the end zone, tiptoed to keep both feet in, and that, Ryan, is a backbreaker for the Warriors.
Yeah, that one hurts. That was nice throw, nice catch. I mean, big body coming across, and
it was executed very well. Wildwood had some things going for them. They backed them up 10 yards on two separate penalties. Had some good defense, some good pressure. Crosby threw off the back of his foot, and Edmondson made another great catch.
yeah, something like that. You got to be playing up on him, though. He can't go any further. You're in the end zone, and you can't allow that clean of an execution to happen.
Crosby back for the two-point conversion. Sidearm pass incomplete.
Huge stop there for Wildwood. Keeps it a one-score game. They needed that. That would have ended the game if they didn't get that. So that stop right there is huge.
2:40 left to play here in the game. 14-6. Kip Cooper Norcross ahead, and we will take a quick break on 98.7 The Coast WCZT.
broken away right away. It was covered by the defender, but it was a great ball by Dozier, a nice catch by Gianni, and gives the Warriors another first down, well needed, and they're in position to make something happen here.
And that's a junior to sophomore connection, which has to make the Warrior fans happy, and Coach Luma is very happy that they have this reputation together and already can trust one another to throw and catch the ball the way they're doing it.
We'll be in action again next Friday night here at Maxwell.
Okay, here we go, folks. 2:06 left to play. Wildwood down 8, moving the ball on the Titans. 1st and 10, ball on the 36-yard line. Dozier in the backfield by himself. Looks right, pass across the middle. Oh, in and out of the hands of Hennessy. He had some room. Had he made the catch, Ryan, he might have had 15, 20 yards. He did not look that ball into his hands, and luckily it was not picked off because it bounced off his shoulder pad and through the hands of a Titan defender.
Very fortunate, and that's one of those drags we were talking about. The other thing is, too, we keep seeing them load up in a trips formation to the right side. They've had some success on this drive, but I'm not so sure I would continue to test Jaheim Edmondson. I mean, he's been the best player for Kip Cooper, and he's got the touchdown, he's got the long completion, he's got the interception that puts him in position.
Especially at 6'3" when Wildwood doesn't have a receiver over 6 foot. Dozier in the backfield, takes the snap, looks across the middle, back to Hennessy. Hennessy with the catch and dropped at the 34-yard line, maybe 33. He got cracked pretty good in the midsection, and he's slow getting up. And they take an injury timeout. We're going to keep it here, folks. 1:54 to play, 14-6. Kip Cooper Academy came from behind, was trailing 6-0 most of the game, scored 2 back-to-back plays to go up 14-6, thank God, on a failed 2-point conversion. However, Wildwood took over this drive with 2:30 left to play in the game, 2 big passes to Gianni Triano and a penalty put them in position where they are now. A 3rd down and 6 for the Warriors. The ball's on the 33-yard line of the Titans. And we have 1:54 left to play in the game here.
Yeah, with Wildwood, you can't afford to take any type of loss here. You got to keep, make it a manageable 4th down.
Dozier, the quarterback in the shotgun formation. Rios behind him. Flag and a false start on Wildwood. Not what Coach Loomis wanted to see. He's not real happy. Headsets off.
That's part of your problem, though. You have Javion Hennessy go out of the game. You have a reserve come in, and then you get a penalty there. That's the kind of stuff there.
3rd and 11 now. Ball at the 37-yard line of the Titans. Low snap handled by Dozier. He looks. Pass is complete out to Rios. Rios slips a tackle, slips 2 tackles, and met at the 35-yard line. And that's going to bring up 4th down and a quick timeout by the Warriors to get a solid play call here, which could be their last play of the game offensively. 1:34 left to play in the game here. Kip Cooper Norcross 14, Wildwood 6. Ed Gorski, Ryan Tranter bringing you West Jersey Football League action here. A divisional matchup between the Warriors of Wildwood and the Titans of Kip Cooper Norcross from Camden, an academy school that's fielded a football program about 3 years ago. They're playing pretty well this year, 4-2 record. They're sitting in 2nd place in the division, right behind Bishop Eustace, and 1 game ahead of Wildwood, actually, believe it or not, even though the overall record doesn't say so.
Yeah, they got a good program, and you can tell they're young. I mean, when you look up and down the lineup, coming across 1, 2, 3 seniors here, and their key players are young, sophomores, freshmen. So, there's a bright future for Kip Cooper. But for tonight, I mean, they have some players. They have some big boys out on that field, and this is what it's going to come down to. It's 4th and 9, and Wildwood needs to execute another 4th down.
4th and 9. If Wildwood hasn't done one yet, let's do it right now. 1:34 left to play here. Dozier. Shotgun formation. Rios to his right, steps up. Dozier steps up. hustles and gets knocked out of bounds about 2 yards shy of the first down, and it looks like Wildwood is going to turn over on downs to the Titans, and that, Ryan, will probably put a nail in the coffin of this one for the Warriors, unfortunately.
Yeah, if Wildwood's going to need a break here, I don't believe they can stop the clock, and if they do, there's going to be minimal time left. But, you know,
I believe they have one timeout left, and I don't expect Kip to pass at all. They're probably going to ride it out with Echevarria and Mickey McIntosh and let them just churn up some yards. Even if it's 1, 2, 3 yards, it's going to be hard for them to turn them over in 4 downs.
one of the things you can hope for, like we were talking about with their quarterback, he holds that ball loosely. You know, they may try to make it safe, not when they handoffs. They're confident with him running the ball, but he just leaves that ball out there. If you're Wildwood, you got to be going for the strip, and, you know, hopefully you can. But it looks like Kip Cooper may actually kneel it out.
And that is a good possibility of what they might do. And they will take a knee and let the clock run down. Wildwood takes their final timeout. We'll keep it right here. 1:25 left to play. Wildwood down 14-6. Just turned the ball over on downs. Back to Kip Cooper Norcross Academy on their 30-yard line, after a 7-yard scamper came up 2 yards shy by junior quarterback Jordan Dozier.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, if Wildwood could have given him a little bit of time, they did have Gianni Troiano coming across the middle on that pass that they completed a couple times, but the pocket broke down, and Dozier didn't have any other option but to run it out of there. So,
a very hard-fought game by the Warriors. They led this game for almost 3 quarters, 6-0. They gave up a backbreaker 41-yard pass play, which led to a touchdown and 2-point conversion. On the ensuing kickoff, they stalled out, turned the ball over. Kip Norcross Academy came back down the field and punched it in, failed a 2-point conversion, and went up to where we are now, 14-6. 1:22 left to play, and then Kip's going to run the clock out, and Wildwood can't stop it. They can only stand around and watch. Don't forget, we'll be awarding our Lucky Bones Player of the Game at the end of this game, and it's pretty easy. Ryan, my vote is going to be Liam Carmel. I don't know about you.
yeah, I mean, unfortunately, you know, I'm sure he would much rather have the win than what he's done. But, I mean, on the defensive end, he had 7 tackles, 4 assists, 2 interceptions, 1 pass defensed, and just, you know, nonstop all over the field. So,
And let's not forget, on offense, he plays a big part in the offensive line too.
yeah, absolutely.
And that's going to wrap it up. And Kip and Wildwood are going to let the
Looks like it's the end of the game.
time run out. And we are out of time as well. We will be back here in a couple more days to bring you Wildwood and Bishop Eustace on 98.7 The Coast WCZT. For Delaney running our camera, who does a fabulous, fabulous job. Ryan Triano, myself, Ed Gorski, and Norm back at the studio. We thank you for listening. October 18th will be our next broadcast against